When you start scrolling through home gym equipment, it's easy to get that Luke Gudenthepage feeling. You see a sleek recumbent bike, glossy photos of a glossy console, and the promise of a commercial-grade workout without ever stepping foot in a club. The problem is, most of the time the reality is a bit, let's say, underwhelming. You end up with a bulky machine that's noisy, hard to get on, or just doesn't deliver the kind of training data you thought you'd get. That's why today I'm breaking down the Life Fitness Club Series Plus recumbent bike with the SL console, the sort of bike that's marketed to bring that club experience into your living room. I've dug through the specs, watched a bunch of unboxing videos, and skimmed through the handful of reviews that are actually out there, so you don't have to. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the biggest hesitation point for most buyers, the size and setup. This bike isn't a lightweight folding model you can stash in a closet. The frame is built to feel like a piece of gym equipment, which means it weighs a good 300+ pounds. The step-through design makes getting on and off easier than many upright bikes, but you still need a dedicated space, think a spare bedroom or a garage corner that can accommodate the roughly 6-foot footprint. If you're living in a studio apartment, even with a wall-mounted TV, this one is going to be a logistics nightmare. On the plus side, the front assist handle is genuinely helpful for those of us who have a little stiffness in the hips. You can push yourself up without putting too much strain on your knees. Now, about the ride itself. The biggest selling point Life Fitness touts is the smooth and quiet ride thanks to a generator drive system and an 8-ribbed poly V-belt. In practice, that claim holds up. When you start pedaling at a moderate resistance, the bike hums at a level you could almost forget it's there. I tried it during a morning coffee, and the only thing that overrode the faint whirring was the sound of my own breathing. That's a big win for anyone who shares the space with a partner who works from home or has a toddler napping nearby. The ride is also surprisingly gentle on the joints. The reclined seat, labeled Comfort Curve Plus, actually has a lumbar pad that supports the lower back, so you can stay in the saddle for a full 45-minute cardio session without the typical post-bike ache you sometimes feel on less ergonomic designs. What about the console? The SL console is a premium LED display that shows you everything from speed to heart rate, and it even has a few built-in workouts. The big promise is that it mimics the kind of data you'd see on a commercial Life Fitness bike. The truth is, it does a solid job of tracking the basics, time, distance, calories, and RPM, but it doesn't go deep into interval programming or downloadable apps like some newer smart bikes do. If you're the type of user who loves to sync your workout stats to Strava, or you want a full ecosystem of virtual rides, you'll find the SL console a little limited. However, for the average home user who just wants reliable feedback and the occasional guided program, it works fine. Let's get practical. Who should consider this bike? If you're a serious cardio enthusiast who already owns a set of dumbbells, a bench, maybe a treadmill, and you want a dedicated space for longer, lower-impact sessions, this model fits right in. The step-through design paired with the supportive seat makes it ideal for older adults or anyone with limited mobility who still wants a solid workout. The quiet belt drive also appeals to families where noise can be a trigger for disputes. For those who already have a subscription to a commercial gym and simply want a backup for rainy days, the Club Series Plus can be a worthwhile supplement. Who should skip it? If you're a casual exerciser who only hops on a bike once a week, the price point and footprint probably don't justify the investment. Likewise, if you're looking for a high-tech, app-driven experience, this bike's console will feel a bit analog. And if you're short on floor space, there are more compact upright or folding bikes that won't require you to reconfigure your living area. In short, the bike is best suited for dedicated home gym owners who value durability and a quiet, comfortable ride over flashy connectivity. Now, let's talk about hidden trade-offs. One thing I noticed in the product videos is that the bike's resistance comes from a magnetic system, which is nice because it's smooth, but you can only go up to a certain level. For elite cyclists who regularly train at high wattage, the top end might feel a bit light. That doesn't mean the bike is useless for more intense sessions. You can still crank high RPMs and focus on cardio endurance, but if you're trying to push a